That's okay.
Right.
Okay, so you can also use the fan on its own. So if you want just circulating air, obviously it won't cool it down, but it'll just circulate air around the van.
Yeah.
So you just put it onto manual, and it'll just push air around.
Right.
Okay? And obviously sensors off.
Right. That's
Okay?
fine.
Happy with that? So you're happy with your water, happy with your
Yeah.
heating. Good. We'll go for the other appliances. Cooker. Probably something similar to what you had on the previous one. 12 volt igniter there. So we do just press hold. And just hold it in until it remains lit. It's also got a safety feature on the lid.
Yes.
So if I pull that,
Yes.
obviously it shuts
Yes.
it down. Obviously you wouldn't want to do that, obviously, but it's one of them things that if you're trying to light it, it's not lighting. Just make sure that's fully back.
That's fine.
That makes, yeah, it is.
That's
It
exactly
did happen in the caravan.
Yeah, we've had one or two done it. Obviously,
I haven't put it down, but it's pushing it back.
yeah, if you
far
make
enough.
sure it's far
Yeah.
enough back, that's it. So obviously your grill lid, grill pan, you've got the handle inside. Okay. And your oven, which I had to be a bit careful before because I forgot it was a side opening one. I expected
right.
it to come down
Yes,
there and
yes, I
smack
know.
the side of my thing. So just be careful on that.
Gosh, the ignition system's good, Jack.
Yes, it's a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's quite good, this one. Yeah, so just be aware of that because that you can smack
Yeah.
your knee when
Yeah.
you're trying to light the oven. Inside here, apart from obviously you've got your draining board and your chopping board for your sink, individual appliance gas taps and info note there. You don't need
Yeah.
to turn them on or off. Okay. The reason why I show you that is obviously if it comes in for service, obviously checking individual appliances, they may leave them switched off. So if you're trying to light your cooker and it's not lighting, just have a check down there and just make sure it is switched on.
So you would leave those switched on down
Yes.
there?
Yeah. The main one is to turn off your gas cylinder itself. So if you're travelling, make sure that's turned off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
or when you're not
yeah, I've done that. I've
Yeah.
always turned
Yeah.
off down there.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
don't need to on them ones. As long as the main cylinder is turned off, you don't need to worry about them.
Right.
Okay, unless you think you've got any problems, but still, you still turn it off on the outside. Okay, your fridge, maybe something similar you had previously. It's running on gas at the moment. Okay, that's the on off button there. Little tiny button, you just press and hold and that switches it on and off. Little blue light tells you it's on. The LCD screen is asleep at the moment, just pressing the button it lights it up. This button on the left is a control to whichever energy you want to use. So obviously it's running on gas at the moment. If you want to run it on 240, or it has also got an auto feature on it as well. And it will automatically, as it says, search for the strongest energy. So if electric is connected, it will automatically aim for that.
Yeah.
If that's not connected, it will aim for gas. If the gas is not connected, it will aim for the battery, which is not the laser battery, but the vehicle battery. So if the vehicle battery is not, if the vehicle electrics is not switched on, as in the ignition's on, obviously it won't run off that either.
Right. So
Okay.
so when we're travelling,
Yes.
we want it on auto.
No. No. You can leave it on auto all the time if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you want to select individual ones, because if you
No,
put
when I
it-
say travelling, I mean actually driving.
driving, yeah.
Driving.
Well, what you need, you can leave it on auto if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can put it onto the battery icon.
Right.
Okay. Which is similar to what you would run on your caravan.
Yeah.
And what that does, as soon as it won't do anything until the engine started.
Yeah.
Okay. Because at the moment it's showing a failure. The blue light flashing in the spanner. It's showing a failure because it's detecting the vehicle's not running.
Right.
Okay. So it won't draw any energy off the vehicle battery until it's running. Okay. It won't cool the fridge down. Okay, all they do is maintain the temperature in the fridge. So
Right.
if you want to travel with it cool, you need to cool it down prior to travelling. Then you can put on auto if you want.
But
So it's-
battery is going to run off the vehicle battery.
Yeah,
But it will only run off the battery while the engine is running.
yeah. So
And it won't lose too much
No, it won't.
coolness.
no,
in a relatively short
it
stops.
shouldn't lose any coolness as long as obviously you cool it down.
Yeah.
And obviously as long as you're not opening and shutting the door.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
But yeah, if you want to leave it on auto, it'll remember it's, and it'll just automatically go for that. So as soon as you plug the 240 in, say you're going to leave, if you unplug the 240 or switch the gas off, it will then search for the next one.
Right.
So the next one will be your engine. So when your engine started, then it will automatically go for that then.
Right.
Okay, or you can do it manually by putting it onto the
Right.
battery there. Okay, so as before, we talked about failure. Okay, so that's showing failure because the engine hasn't
Yes.
started. If that happens on the gas side of it,
Yeah.
that means the gas hasn't lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just put it onto gas, okay, so it should fire up now. Blue light's solid, you haven't got that little spanner there, that's okay. Obviously if it fails, reason probably is either you've run out of gas or you haven't turned the gas on, or there's, again, similar to the boiler, there's air in the system. So if it does fail, and you've checked all them things and you have got gas, and you have turned the gas on. If it does fail, what you need to do is press and hold and switch the fridge off. Fire up your cooker, make sure you've got gas running. Then all you do is switch it back on again. And hopefully it should light. If you haven't used it for a while on gas, it may take it 2 or 3 times to light. Okay? So all you do is just, if it fails again, switch it off, give it a few seconds, switch it back on again, and what it's doing is purging the air out of the system, and allowing the gas to reach it, and then it will fire up in the end. Okay?
How often would you put it on to gas? With the Caravan, we ended up not being able to use the gas because we hadn't used it often enough.
Yeah, most people tend to use it on electric because they pay for the pitch. Yeah. Electric is like in with the pitch, so you end up using it. But best thing to do is just every month or so. Depends how often you go out in it, obviously. But even if you just run it for half an hour, it's just so it allows it to run. Otherwise, it does get really difficult for it to light.
Yeah.
If you leave it for a year or something like that, you might really struggle to get it to light. We had occasions where a spider had actually spider's nest in it.
Yeah. It wasn't very different from that, was it?
Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and then the right hand side of it. Oh, get back down again. The right hand side button. That's the temperature range. So this all 5 lit here.
Right.
That's
yes.
Exactly the same. Yeah. So if you want to change, you just keep pressing it. It'll just go round and round and round until you get to the. Obviously, if it's frozen butter coming out, obviously you got it too cold, so you can just reduce it to 2 or 3. Obviously, it depends on the temperature outside.
Yes.
If it's really hot outside, obviously it needs to work a bit harder. Okay. Then obviously you got to open the fridge, pull back on that lever, and inside the handle is that little tab
the same
there.
as before.
Exactly the same. Yeah. So you just pop that in there for when it's in storage. And that will allow air to circulate around. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Microwave. Well, if you can see that there, if you just turn the knob, it doesn't really do anything apart from it goes the preset. What you call it? Preset settings. Okay, so if you want to start it, you can press the start button a few times. It goes up in 30-second increments, and it automatically starts. Okay, if you want to do it obviously more intricately, you press the power button once, and then that goes up in 10 seconds. Then, okay, right. Then you can just press start. Okay, happy with that bit?
Yeah.
Obviously, don't travel with glass plate. Obviously, someone's quite nicely packaged it quite nicely on that one. So obviously that is probably best
learned
still,
that one.
it's best still not obviously to travel with it in there.
Yeah.
One, it could be rattling around. Plus, if it drops onto there, obviously, people you don't tend to see that very often now. Obviously, that's quite handy. They've got the polystyrene.
Yeah.
I think it's probably best to just sit it up in a cupboard somewhere or low.
I usually put it with the plates.
Yeah, that's it. Anywhere that's obviously safe, it's not going to fall out. But obviously, with that protection round it, it's not too bad, is it? Likelihood of damaging that is quite remote with that. As long as you can obviously store it like that. Got the little control there that opens the wastegate.
Yeah.
And that is your flush. And you've got this little thing there that obviously lights up when your waste tank's full.
Right.
Okay, your shower. Obviously, you've got your connection obviously in the tap itself. Open out, obviously, no water coming out. You've obviously got a control on the end of there. You can have it on as for like a hose, or I'm trying to think which way. Oh, that's it. So you have it on continuously, or you can do it for when you need it. Okay. So a light switch. Got plenty of lights as usual on these things. So mostly all individually.
I'm a bit concerned about that.
That dropping down.
Yes.
Yeah. I have seen some people who've actually. Actually, TV's on. Didn't actually know there was a TV up there.
Right.
Oh, so we know there's TV in there.
Right. And that's movable and.
Yeah. I have seen people put all the catches on the underneath to actually hold it up. Oh, I didn't know there was a TV in there. So I don't know where the control is for that.
I think I saw it in a drawer when we first came.
Yeah, but it's obviously been that's your covers for your windscreen, obviously for when it's obviously for blanking it off.
Yeah.
Thermal insulated as well, and you get extra for the cushion for the bedding as well.
Right.
Okay. We've got TV out. Oh, that's probably why it's actually up. So your direction there, you'll probably
the same as we had.
Make sure that's down obviously before you travel. Obviously, get your amplifier there as well. Okay.
Right.
Right, happy with everything? Is there anything? Because these have actually all got. I don't know if you notice.
You've got that, yes.
So you've got the internal blinds, obviously that's the thermal one that sits on the outside.
Yeah. So, and that handle there is the blind to go across the front, is it?
Yeah, so you've got little catches there, that pops across.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's the catch?
Obviously make sure that they are secure.
Yeah.
Before you travel, because the last thing you want that is that firing across.
Right, okay, so you need to release both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure they're both clicked in that way.
Did you see that, John?
I didn't see it, but I'll have recorded you talking, won't I?
It's just two little catches.
Yeah,
on
that's
the side
fine.
of the handle. You just
Yeah, and they just slot in the middle.
That's it,
Yeah.
Just click together.
And that you say is an external one, so it
Yeah.
fits externally round
That's
the.
it, around the windscreen, around the door.
Yeah.
Obviously you need that for, obviously, especially winter time.
Right.
You've got levelling ramps there as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, same as your caravan, you obviously need to be level.
Yeah.
Okay. Vehicle controls are exactly the same as most cars.
Yeah.
Happy how they work. Yeah.
Oh, he's put the radio.
Yeah.
cover
Radio
on.
points in as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Just got a little. If you can just shut the door for us. All we do is just hook that in there.
Yeah.
It just winds out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't fully wind it out.
Yeah.
because
And
obviously
then,
I've got a camera.
and then halfway you've got to.
Yeah, I'll just show you the lengths. I'll just wind that up so they're not quite touching there. So inside here,
Yeah.
just slides out. You see that end as well, that's pivots out, look.
Yes.
And you've got a little locking nut there. Obviously you can slide that out to whatever height you need it.
Right.
Okay, make sure you obviously pin that down to the ground, pin it down to the ground. Probably advisable if it's getting pretty breezy to get it back in again. Because the last thing you want to do is that flying over the top of your van. Make sure it's fully back in. It just clicks in. Right. So make sure they're all flush to there before you wind it back up, because it won't go all the way back again. Okay. Make sure it's fully in before you travel, because the last thing you want to do is that if it's not fully in, it may stop.
Yeah.
Okay. The box is there.
Oh, right.
You have got a little lock there, that side.
Right.
That just loosens the box. So you need to take this way.
Oh, right.
That just clicks, falls out.
Right.
And then
you
that
just slide that
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things that most people never see. Also, for your bonnet catch.
Could I?
Is it?
I'm not sure if I've locked that properly, because that's very loose.
And that just clicks onto that bar there.
Right.
Bonnet catch
Right.
is there.
Right.
Obviously, otherwise you'd be looking everywhere. For
Yeah, I know.
took me ages to find them things.
Yeah.
They hide them right at the
Yeah.
end of the dashboard, especially when you've got this closed and you're looking underneath trying to find a pull.
Yeah.
But that's there.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to say you're not taking it today, I think George said.
No, we're not. No, we're not quite sure which day yet.
Petrol, that's the petrol, isn't it? We
Yeah,
don't have
diesel.
diesel. Yeah, and it's all right, fine.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yes. So we didn't. So it's operated with a key rather than
Yeah.
like the car.
It's ignition key.
What sort of mileage would you expect?